Just about ready to roll, towing the slab in today's game. Merrill Kelly. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too
Leading
heavily
off
on the
for the
strikeout.
Royals,
He
left
knows he
fielder,
needs to miss
Dairo
barrels, get some
Blanco.
soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's outside. 1-1.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Michael Garcia batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
One out, base is empty. Got him looking. And there's two down.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Just missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's down and in.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chase Field and towing the slab, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Lorenzen, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. McCarthy matched a homer in his last game.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Upstairs. Lifted in the air out to left. Blanco drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. The 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Diamondbacks down quickly. We played an inning. No score. Back here in the desert. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Kelly back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And into the pool. It's out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
2
inside.
balls, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Inside, just missed. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 6th, catcher Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Out to center. McCarthy sizing this one up, and there's 1 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Runner! Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the air, center field. McCarthy makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter Michael Massey.
Michael Massey digs in now. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Lined into right. He's got it, and that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. And that one fouled off. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one missed. High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. Blanco makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Batting
shoulder
fifth,
coming
first
open instead of
baseman,
staying closed. If he
Josh
does
Naylor.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Josh Naylor
that's
in the
a ball.
box with one away as he takes ball
One ball.
one.
No strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The other way. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you
Batting
fall
sixth,
behind in the count,
right
you've got to come
fielder,
into the zone, and then
Corbin
guys have a better
Carroll.
chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Say you bout that action, we know that's a front, though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though.
Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just outside. And the count is 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Batting
Back-to-back
seventh,
singles.
catcher,
Nice line drive to the
Adrian
pull side right
Del
there, but he
Castillo.
didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Two on, one out. Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. High in the air, out to right. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That is the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming off
for
a series where the
Kansas
pitching
City
was
center fielder, Joey
outstanding,
Wheeler.
we take a look at those numbers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Towards first. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Man, a lot going on
Now
on that
batting
play.
left
Diving
fielder,
stop to
Tyler
his right
Blanco.
in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. That one inside, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one to first. Steps on first for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Misses inside, and it's 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Misses inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Weimer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop
Perdomo. The next to hit,
Perdomo.
flying to left his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That's a little bit low.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And that's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Lifted in the air, right field, and makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take a
for
check of the
Kansas
current
City,
standings.
shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop takes a ball.
You know, Boo, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Next offering is down low.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that misses off the outside edge. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that's in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most
Now
umpires
batting,
just don't want to
right
give pitchers a
fielder,
break up in the zone like that.
Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Velasquez measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next offering is fouled back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, first
And
baseman.
to the plate for
Vinny
Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. Witt at first, 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
A changeup missing. 2-1.
2-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Salvi steps into the box now. Fly to center his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. And they get Perez for the out. That's out number 3. Royals lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chase Field, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit in the air, left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fly to left his first time. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one 95 to finish him off. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You look at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
And now it's Josh Naylor, a single his first time. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
the
duel
Royals,
so far.
second
Here's how the
baseman
starters have
Jonathan
performed
India.
up to this point. Kelly back to work. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Back to the mound. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Michael Massey.
So now here's the DH, Michael Massey. 0 for 1 so far.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder Joey
2 down,
Wiemer.
base is empty. Joey Wiemer getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Just missed. That one pushed foul. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool
Now
you,
batting,
but
left
he just
fielder
wasn't fooled at all.
Tyrone Blanco.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Blanco. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shelby Miller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Curtis getting cranked up as well. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's outside, and it's 1-2. Next offering is outside.
2-2.
On the ground to first, Naylor. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. KC gets one on the double, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Just missed.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. Flied to right his first time. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Randall Grichuk will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Lorenzen keeping an eye on him. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. Carroll over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Clark getting loose out there. Schreiber also throwing. Runner on the go. Base knock right field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. And that's down and away. Jake McCarthy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing.